Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Akanksha Deshpande and in this video I'll be taking you all on a culinary voyage to the land of the Garos along with some help from my group members Akshita and Snehal. This video is a part of the engaging experiential learning assignment for us, the third semester students at the Symbiosis School of Culinary Arts. This project, which is a part of our Indian Cuisine and Culture program, aims to shed some light on the often overlooked tribal cuisines of India. Through these videos, we want to explore not only the cuisine but also the people, the culture, and the true beauty of some of these Indian tribes. As I mentioned earlier, today I'll be taking you all on a journey to the land of the Garos, who are a tribal group hailing from Meghalaya. The food culture and the cuisine of the Garos are both very flexible and very indigenous. But before I tell you more about their food, why don't I tell you a little bit about the Garos themselves? The Garos are said to be Tibetan migrants who settled in the northeastern regions of India several years ago. Today, Garo communities mainly live in and around the Garo Hill region in Meghalaya, but they have also settled to several other northeastern states and in several regions of Bangladesh. The Garos refer to themselves as Achik or Mande, which is Garo for hill people, and are severely connected to their nature and environment. Another unique feature of this tribe is that they are matrilineal, meaning that the women carry forward the names of their clans as opposed to taking on those of the men. The Garos are also a very religious and an agriculture-based tribe. Nowadays, most of the Garos practice Christianity, but the original native religion of the tribe was Sangsarik, an animist religion where natural elements and forces are worshipped and are considered to be gods. These nature-based roots of the tribe also explain the Garos' love and respect for nature and everything that it gives them. As I mentioned earlier, the Garos are an agriculture-based tribe. As a result, we can see that a lot of their festivals revolve around their agricultural calendar and their cultivation cycle. This brings us to some of the main festivals that the Garo people celebrate. The Garos love all of their festivals and celebrate them with a lot of grandeur, but there are a few that are more popular than the others, those being Rongchu Gala, Wangala, and Christmas. Both Rongchu Gala and Wangala are Sangsarik Thanksgiving festivals that are celebrated to give thanks for the first fruits of the season and the harvest after cultivation, respectively. Wangala is the most important Garo festival. It is celebrated between the months of September and December to honor the god Misi Salion, who is said to be the first to have taught humans how to cultivate and is also the god of sun and nature's bounty. The Garos dress in their traditional clothing and sing, dance, and feast throughout the 3 to 7 days that this festival is celebrated. The Garos also feast on a lot of traditional food during these festivals, such as pork kapa, which is a very popular Garo dish, and rice. In fact, rice is such a beloved ingredient that they also ferment it to make chubichi, a rice beer that is consumed heavily during these festivals. The Garos' love for nature, the ingredients that are around them, and their food is beautifully highlighted during these festivals. And now that we're finally back on the topic of Garo food, let's further dive into it and explore the unique cuisine of the Garos. Garo food culture and cuisine are very liberal and flexible. The activities of hunting, foraging, and gathering food have formed a huge part of their cuisine for years. As a result, their cuisine is also very local and seasonal. They consume meats from a variety of wild and domestically reared animals, such as cows, pigs, chickens, goats, deers, and even field rats and dogs. Seafood in the form of eels, some shellfish, and various fishes is also consumed widely. In fact, one of the most popular and commonly used ingredient in Garo cuisine is a dried fish preparation called nakham and is added to many of their dishes. As for the vegetables, the Garos are blessed with a wide variety of fresh vegetables and fruits, either from their own fields or from the wild. Along with being flexible and local, Garo cuisine is also very simple and nutritious. However, do not mistake its simplicity for the lack of flavor, as Garo food is packed with lots of strong and pungent flavors, such as the previously mentioned nakham or dried fish. The ingredients are not the only unique feature of the Garo cuisine. They also use some very unusual and unique cooking methods. One such example is kappa. Kappa is a quintessential Garo cooking method that uses a very interesting ingredient called kalchi. This alkali is then used to tenderize the meat or vegetables that are being used, and it also imparts a very strong and distinct flavor to their dishes. Pork kappa is a very popular, rich and spicy dish that makes use of this quintessential Garo cooking method and of a very beloved Garo ingredient, pork. Another unique cooking method is called brenga, and it involves cooking the meat or the vegetables inside the hollow of a bamboo. The tradition of brenga is said to have originated as a result of the Garo farmers carrying their food while traveling. As Garos have followed a shifting or jhum cultivation method for many years, the farmers often had to travel in search of new fields after harvesting and burning their old ones. Carrying food in bamboo shoots proved to be a lot easier than carrying separate vessels to cook the food in, and therefore the Garos quickly began to adapt this method to their daily lives. Now that I've given you some insight about the cuisine, let me tell you a little bit about some traditional Garo food. Apart from the delicious pork kapa that is enjoyed all over the Garo region, nakam chutney is another traditional recipe. This is a raw chutney that's made from the dried fish and onions and is often eaten along with rice and several other dishes as a condiment. Do brenga is a spicy preparation of chicken that is cooked using the brenga cooking method. Apolka nakam is another traditional recipe made with the dried fish and apolka, which is an indigenous variety of bitter gourd that is found in the Meghalayas and is often used by the Garos. And finally, a Garo dessert called sakengata is also widely consumed and beloved. This is a sweet rice cake that is made up of layers of cooked rice and black sesame seed powder that are then wrapped in a banana leaf and steamed. Sweet, rich, and absolutely delicious. And with that, we come to the sweet end of our journey to the land and the cuisine of the Garos. I hope that through this video, you got to learn a little bit about one of the several unique and brilliant tribal cuisines that you can find across India. Thank you.